Card number 6 has a real red card base. And I'm going to fold that in half. It also comes with a die cut that is the second largest celebration label. The celebration labels are these dies, and this is a wonderful set of labels with some other little elements in it, but I love these. So I used the second largest one, and you can see that I didn't die cut the whole label, I just die cut a portion. If you ordered the pre-cut cardstock pack, you have this. If you didn't, you need to use this label and just die cut, let's see, it's about 3 3/4 inches long. We're gonna maybe trim it, maybe not. All right, the first thing I want to do is I want to stamp our Merry Christmas, and I'm going to use Memento. If you want to and you have it, you can use Versamark ink with gold embossing powder. That would look really pretty. We're going to stamp our Merry Christmas right down here, and that looks nice. Gold embossing powder would make it a little bit more elegant. Okay, here comes our label. Oops, I've got black ink on my hand. Ugh. Watch out for that little bit of black ink right there. I think our wreath is going to cover it up, so we're not going to worry about it. Then you're going to take this leaf wreath and you're going to die cut one out of just jade scrap and one out of pretty peacock scraps. Then you're going to take the little flower dies and the big flower die, and you're going to die cut 4 of the little flower and 2 of the big flower out of your real red scrap. One more die is this little bulby sprig, and you've got a little piece of gold foil in with your scraps. You're going to die cut 2 of those. All right, here we go. We are going to put these 2 on. I'm going to put the Just Jade wreath on first. Yeah, and if I position some leaves right, I'll cover up that black smudge. So there's always a way to fix stuff, right? Oh my Lord. Okay, here comes our craft mat and some glue. Again, I'm going to turn this over to the back. There's definitely a front and a back to these dies. There's some embossing on the front. This is getting too dry already. I just had to stand up and make sure my camera's running. I can't tell you guys how many times I have sat down to do a video and forgot to turn the camera on, which is just maddening. Okay, that looks great. And now we're going to do our pretty peacock. These 2 colors are really nice together. And we're just going to kind of, you don't want to make it so that it's perfectly over the leaves that we have there, right? We want to see that jade coming out from underneath. So you want to kind of offset it a little bit. Just make sure that it doesn't match up perfectly, because that's not going to be what you want. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is already. Okay, then we're going to take these flowers and get those centers poked out of them. We're going to glue both of these together. So I'm just going to put a little glue in the center, and you're going to offset these also. So it makes it look like a much fuller little poinsettia. Now I'm going to add this to my card with a dimensional. Oops, did I cut any? Yes. Just like that. And I'm going to put that right over here. But before I do that, I want to add my little gold sprigs. So I think what I'm going to do is just put my gold sprig right on the dimensional. Can you see what I'm doing there? And then maybe another one right here. I want those to stick out a little bit more, so hang tight. I don't want to ruin it. There we go. Where's my minis? Mini dimensionals right here. I'm going to put a mini dimensional right out here at the edge of my poinsettia so that I can make these sprigs stick out a little further. And you can glue them down to your card base, whatever you need to do to make this happen. This is how I'm choosing to do it. Okay, I think I'm going to like this better because I want to see more of this gold popping out from under here. Okay, here's one. So that's going to look nice. And then the other one, and I kind of want it to go, you know, around so that it's on the wreath. And I think that looks really good. Perfect. Okay, now where did those little flowers go? Here comes all our little flowers. And I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to these. I always kind of like to do things in an assembly line if I have more. It's easier than putting glue on one and then sticking it on, putting glue on the next one. Sometimes I do both. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in, right? There we go. I'm going to do one. Let's see. Let's do one right here. Oh my gosh, these are so pretty. And we'll do one here, one right there. What do you guys think so far? Isn't that cute? Okay, now, if you have any gold metallic pearls, you can certainly use those on this flower, on these flowers, but I'm going to use my wonderful gems. I think these are going to look just perfect. In the picture, I used gold metallic pearls, but that didn't come with the bundle, so I'm going to use one big one and then some little ones on here. We'll see how this goes. We may hate it. And I know this uses a lot of these gems, but let's be real. How many gems do you have left over from a million years ago that you didn't use? So let's use them, right? Ooh, that looks pretty. I like that a lot. Look how pretty that is, okay? And it covers up the holes where you can't see the dimensionals through the holes. So here we go. There's one. Now I'm using the little ones. So I put one big one and a bunch of little ones. Now I'm using the little ones on the little flowers. Oh my Lord, look at how pretty that is. All right. Now we're going to take some of our braided trim and we're going to tie it around our card. And I'm just going to tie it over here in a knot. Cut that off. If you want to, you can fray the ends out on the twine or the braided trim. And now we're going to add this to our card front just like this. Oh, this is so pretty. Can't wait for you guys to make this. All right, we're just gonna push that. If yours is a little longer than you need, you're just gonna trim some off the top. But your wreath should definitely be down at the very bottom of your Whisper White label layer, which again is the second celebration die. The celebration label. Very cool, right? All right, now we are on to card number 1 for our boxed set, or card number 7 in the series.